Big changes are here. Australia has just rewritten the rules for migration, and if you don't understand these updates, your visa could be rejected in seconds. From student visas to work migration pathways, the game has completely changed. I'm breaking down the 9 biggest changes introduced in May 2025, and trust me, you don't want to skip a second of this. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I help people like you move to Australia with accurate, detailed, and up-to-date information. If you're serious about studying, working, or living in Australia, this is the channel for you. And yes, I do help with visa consultations, so stay till the end where I'll explain how you can reach me for direct help with your application. Segment 1. Tightened Genuine Student, GS. Test. The Genuine Temporary Entrant, GTE, is now called the Genuine Student, GS, requirement, and it is now more detailed, more personal, and harder to pass. What's new? You must now show strong evidence of being a genuine student. Immigration now asks about your family's financial background, your employment history, and future plans in more detail. Simply stating, "I want to study in Australia," is not enough. Your statement of purpose, SOP, must align with your education and career pathway. Contradictory answers or lack of proof can get your visa denied, even if you meet all academic requirements. What you must do: provide proof of previous education and explain why it connects to your course. Show a clear return plan if you're not aiming for PR. Mention your long-term goals and tie them to the course you're studying. Upload strong financial documents, including bank statements, tax records, and sponsor evidence. Why this matters? This change directly impacts people from high-risk countries. If your country has a high visa rejection rate, you will now be asked tougher GS questions. Even a slightly weak application can now lead to refusal. Segment 2. Higher English language requirements. Key updates. IELTS requirement for student visa raised from 6.0 to 6.5 overall, with no band below 6.0. For postgraduate research and certain occupations, the bar is now 7.0. Temporary graduate visa applicants must now score a minimum of 6.5 in IELTS, with no band below 6.0, up from previous lower thresholds. Why this change was made? The government is focusing on genuine, employable students. There were increasing reports of students who couldn't keep up academically or failed to meet job requirements due to language barriers. Impact. This affects applicants from non-English speaking backgrounds the most. Many students will now need to retake IELTS or PTE to meet new thresholds. Agents submitting applications with lower scores may see massive rejection rates. Segment 3. Work experience requirements for 482 visa. This is one of the most dramatic changes for skilled workers. New requirements. You must now have at least 3 years of full-time post-qualification experience. Experience must match the nominated occupation exactly. It must be recent, within the last 5 years. Documents required. Signed reference letters from employers on official letterhead, payslips and tax documents. Contracts showing duties and responsibilities. Why it's a big deal. Many applicants from developing countries often lack formal documentation. Part-time or unpaid internships no longer count unless verified officially. This change is aimed at reducing low-skill migration and increasing the intake of high-performing professionals. Segment 4. Occupation. List and skill assessment changes. What changed? Medium and long-term strategic skills list, MLTSSL, has been updated. Dozens of occupations were removed, including several lower-level hospitality and retail roles. Some trade occupations were added due to shortages. Skill assessment. For many occupations, you now must get your skills assessed before applying, even if you studied in Australia. Assessment criteria have become stricter, requiring detailed employment evidence and qualification alignment. Segment 5. Regional visa rebalancing. What it means. The government is moving focus from metro cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane to regional areas like Adelaide, Hobart, and Darwin. Key features. Priority processing for regional visa applicants. More PR points for those who study or work in regional areas. More skilled migration places allocated to regional 491 and 191 visas. Segment 6. Shortened. Graduate visa duration. What changed? Subclass 485. Temporary graduate visa durations have been reduced. Bachelor's degree, 2 years only. Master's by coursework, 3 years. PhD, 4 years. Why? Australia wants graduates to quickly transition into skilled work or apply for PR instead of staying indefinitely without employment. Segment 7. End of onshore. Visa shopping. This change cracks down on students constantly switching between visa types just to remain in Australia. What's now restricted? You can no longer apply for a student visa from within Australia if you currently hold a visitor visa or graduate visa. This is to prevent gaming the system by extending stay without genuine study or work intention. Segment 8. Crackdown on rogue education agents. What's happening? Australia is now publishing a blacklist of unlicensed and rogue agents. Institutions found working with such agents face suspension from student enrollment privileges. Advice: use registered migration agents, MARN, or certified education consultants only. Ask your agent for their registration number and track record. Segment 9. Processing priority changes and visa backlogs. New priority rules. Applications with regional ties, high-demand occupations, or from strategic partner countries are being processed first. Others may face long delays, especially if lodged with missing documents. Australia is still welcoming migrants, but only the most prepared, most qualified, and most genuine applicants. Don't take chances. If you're planning to apply in 2025, now is the time to prepare all documentation early. Choose the right course and region. Improve your English test scores. Create a genuine, believable GS or GTE statement. Avoid dodgy agents. Get your skill assessment done, and if you need help, I've got you. I offer professional visa consultations where I guide you through the right visa stream for your goals, required documents and formatting, drafting a high-quality GTE/GS statement, submitting a complete, strong application. Reach out via the details in my About section or email me directly. Don't risk a rejection because of wrong info. Get help now.